viewers at home, you guys got to try it, man.
Yeah.
Try that 90 degree. Just it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can try to convince people all day, but at the end of the day, you have to try it. Like you said, you just, I mean, you can't rip something you've never tried. And this is, you try different training methods. I've tried. I've mentioned on other podcasts and on here and other videos how I went through hundreds of training methods. I didn't just, try a few and no, I tried Astagrass and it destroyed me and destroyed you. And it's destroyed a lot of athletes. I've never had a single scenario, whether it's with athletes I've trained or literally thousands of people across the world who use these methods. I've never had anyone say they injured themselves with 90 degrees or didn't feel better with this training method. So
yeah, well, I'll talk about that too a little bit, like kind of tied into baseball. Is like if you look at catchers, right? I mean, catchers obviously are unbelievable athletes and their dedication is on a different level. But you look, I mean, they're Astagrass for 9 innings every day, and then you look 20 years down the road, and it's almost like they all of them have
knee issues,
and problems.
This is
it makes sense.
This is such a great point. Ben Lai and I were discussing this. Ben's getting his PhD in kinesiology, and he brought this up to me a few years ago because there's a concept in the fitness industry that it goes something like this. Basically, it's all about tissue adaptation, which is there is a mild amount of tissue adaptation. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but the level that is suggested that it's garbage. Okay, it's not true. It's basically this. It's that your body can adapt to whatever stimulus you give it as long as it just has the time and you do it smart with programming. Your tissues can handle whatever. If your joints hurt, you just didn't program it right. The perfect example of that being false is baseball catchers, because these guys have had the perfect amount of adaptation time. I mean, they've been doing it since they were kids. They've built up intensity to it. If anything, they should have the most bulletproof joints and knees, according to this flawed theory of this false tissue adaptation model, but they don't. They actually, their knees are some of the worst. So, there is no this adaptation thing. If movement is faulty, your body can only adapt so much before it rebels. It's that simple. I don't care who you are, whether it's in ballet, they see this. These girls start training at 4 or 5 years old, gradually building into it. Guess what? Their bodies are destroyed. So this tissue adaptation model, it's BS. I don't know who started it. It's garbage.